race that's not coming together, you know, that has so much hatred for each other, whether it's the women, whether it's men beefing over the pettiest things, and it's like we the only ones can't get it right. Every other race seems like they can.
Might not have never left Detroit or might never left Alabama, so they don't really see or hear or, you know, be able to interpret certain things to know that there's more out there.
Okay,
you know.
I feel like this. I hear what you're saying, and that would have been a good answer 21 years ago. But the reason why it's not a good answer is because you got some instances where we're overexposed because of the internet, social media. So you got everybody got the opportunity to be exposed who can afford.
But I'm saying it's a problem where it comes to you ain't need to be able to speak at a certain level, conduct business at a certain level, or know the morals of certain, like I'm saying, exposure to all that type of stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody not raised by bosses.
Right. And I mean, shit, even the ones that's raised by bosses, you know, or bosses that's their influence, sometimes don't value the relationship and don't like sometimes you can have a child and so to say your child's friend can get the game from you and respect it and use the knowledge and the wisdom that you give them more than your child, male or female, you know what I'm saying? Because it depends on who grasps it.
So maybe that's the answer to the question, an example.
Yeah, I mean that's
one
one
of the
answer.
problems.
We got so
many problems.
We got so many problems. Like I said, you got jealousy and you got envy.
Yeah.
People, and I don't think some people understand the two because sometimes people say the two together so much that they think they're the same thing. Jealousy and envy is different. You know what I'm saying? To be jealous of someone is to be like, oh man,
like love and hate at the same time.
He got this, or I'm jealous of him because he got more than me, or he can do more with less than me. People like him more than me. Envy is a person that want to feel that same way but want to be you. Wish that they was looked upon like how you're looked upon. You know what I'm saying? Which I've dealt with for the majority of my life. You know what I'm saying? Want to be me, people. You know what I mean? But they don't want to put the work in.
People be having daddy issues, mama issues, insecurities. Like niggas got insecurities. I mean,
yeah,
all type of different answers and problems what's wrong with it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, the issue the reason why we're having this conversation is because of the different races that don't let that affect them. That don't stop them. The Jews don't stop. The Jewish people, should I say, don't stop because they have a dislike or jealous or envy towards one another. They still put in together in certain businesses to own up everything. From my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong, but from my knowledge, how can a group of people have 67% of the world's wealth and 13% of the world's population? Something is wrong. I'm not jealous of that. I just would love our people to have that type of mentality, that type of sense to like come together and get money like that on that level. Like we should be able to do it. And it's not just the Jewish people, you got the Arabs, you know, Middle Eastern people, should I say, that way I cover all ground. You know, even the Africans come together better than the American black person. You know what I'm saying? And you know, our women is, you know, they caught up in I ain't gonna say getting it, but they got so many hang-ups that they fall out with each other. It's a man shortage. So don't nobody want to share a man, but it's a real man shortage. Especially if you're dating within your race or if you're trying to find a husband within your race. Then it's too many women to one man. Now, we got the reverse problem. Because we like kids in the candy store. You want every woman you see. I want dark meat tonight. I want light skin. Let me try something white. So it's like the world is full of temptation, and the people that's being tempted have to know how to sometimes suppress those feelings or those temptations. You know what I'm saying? In order to keep their family life and just life in general in order. You know what I mean? Like the purpose of this, everybody want to live the luxurious life, and I would love to see everybody living on a luxurious level. Everyone, not I wouldn't want to see one person poor.
It's about the exposure. So a lot of people don't even want that for themselves because they don't know. They don't see.
Right.
They don't know.
But
they don't know that that's possible.
But even when you say exposure, it's like we have rich and wealthy people that don't have exposure, and they cool with that. They cool with playing the back. Me, I'm not cool with playing the back because I've been living my life out front. So that's comfortable for me to be out front. That's comfortable for me to accept the things good and bad that may be said about me. I can deal with it. I'm a real man. You know what I'm saying? My job is to be here and provide for my people at any cost. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just used to dealing with adversity, period. You know what I mean? With any type of adversity, you know what I'm saying? I'm used to dealing with, I'm used to putting my family or the world, as they say, on my back. But everybody ain't not meant to have that position or role, or don't know how to handle it if they did have that role in life. You know, you got comfortable people playing the back, and they good at it, and I don't mind them. And you got smart enough people that'll say, hey, well, I'm gonna let you be out front, I'm gonna play the back. But why we don't work together is the question that I have. Why we don't work together? Why is it so hard for our people to come together?
Culture is too busy hating on each other.
Right. I mean, that's the only thing that that's the only thing that we good at.
Yeah, that's the only thing we're good at.
We good at. You know what I'm saying? So it's hating on each other.
They purposely put us around each other to, hate each other, right, and kill each other. So we gotta do better.
Right. It's like we worried about the wrong thing. Like I feel like we worried. I feel like we worried. No, we worry about the wrong things. You know, it's like if you're a good boxer, and then they say, well, it's a better boxer in jail, locked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're a good baseball player. Then they say it's a better baseball player. He didn't make it because he used to be high on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always something. Oh, it's a better woman singer, but she can't sing because she's addicted or she got vices in some type of way. Like, we so busy going against the grain that nobody never say, well, what can I do to help these people that got these vices? Or that could be good, or how can we come together? It's like everybody want money, but don't nobody want to deal with the steps that it takes to make money. Right. Everybody want money. Everybody just money. The money I want the money at by any means necessary, illegally or legally. But yet you don't want to take in all the games is sacrifices. Nobody is born with a bunch of drugs and just make money and never go broke again in their life. That's not real life. You know what I'm saying? So everybody go through struggles, legally and illegal. Everybody got to pretend sometimes when they don't feel like it. Everybody got to smile. Well, I know I do. Sometimes I got to smile to keep from crying, or when I want to cry, or when I'm just feeling bad. You know what I'm saying? But because
I think another thing in our generation, not to cut your wisdom, like, is a lack of leadership type shit. There's more followers than leaders. And that ain't no excuse, but that's just the funny factor of the whole situation. Everybody is the blonde leading the blonde.
The chat is going
That's
on.
been going on for forever, you feel me?
I love this right now. You
that
guys
ain't
are
nothing
dropping
new.
in
It's at its worst right now, though.
yeah, it's how this works because
You gotta think about our black leaders, think about it, what they do to them, how they go down.
it's like you make so much
Same
money.
thing.
It's like if they see a person making their money being a clown, then you got now, and what I mean by a clown, like just doing a bunch of dumb shit, but they making a lot of money. You have to understand that it's entertainment at times too. You know what I'm saying? So this is the way this person get their money, by doing a bunch of clown shit, fucking up. You know, I'm not speaking about nobody in particular. I'm just using.
We could just say trolling. Let's say
Trolling,
that's the comment.
trolling or whatever the case may be. Okay, they make a lot of money doing that. Okay, but all of us can make our money doing that, and it's a form of entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Streaming, acting, in movies, in reality shows, all of those are different forms of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be a certain way for the camera. All of them got the camera involved. You see what I'm saying? So, like, you have to remember that it's a job when you streaming, when you acting, an actor or actress.
Even musicians.
Right, when you on doing these reality shows. Half the reality shows are scripted. They're not non-scripted, you know. The majority of them that I know of, they scripted. What I'm saying is, you know, people condemn you. Oh, this person. Come on.
That's good. That works.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. They got to come up to the garage to the elevator. You got to come through the garage elevator because
Meech 1988. When are you coming back to the Loop?
very soon. We're putting something together now, trying to get the club, or the venue, I should say, lined up right as we speak. I'll be there soon. I missed the Lou. I'm trying to hit that steakhouse on Grand, across from the Fox Theater. That's my favorite place to eat.
There's a lot of great comments. Everyone's giving W's in the chat. You got one.
Shout out all
what's
the
one
W's
way
in
you
the
save
chat.
your money, OG?
Well, hold on. Shout out all the W's in the chat. Shout out to my immortals. Apologize for being so late at night, but we wasn't really going to stream tonight, but I decided to because, like I said, a few things was on my heart and mind that I wanted to talk about as far as us as a people, because I love my people so much, and something got to change for the better. We have to learn how to come together. I love seeing everybody do it, every race. I love the diversity, but it's every race but our race. It's no group we can't pick a group of people unless they play basketball together, but they're not family. You know, if they're NBA, if they're on the football team, you can say, okay, he getting 10 million, he getting 50 million, he getting 100 million, you know, but why we are not able to do that in public? Why is it ain't 5 people in my hood that's rich or wealthy or has generational wealth and whatever they doing, whether it's real estate, entertainment, you know what I'm saying? I just want to see that. I would love to see that before I die, before I pass away. I would love to see us as a whole come together and take care of our people. You know, I'm not saying get no money and just give all your money away to poor people, because you got some people that just don't want nothing. And you leave them people where they at if they don't want it. But if you see somebody that don't have nothing but just, and also hasn't had the opportunity, then put them on. Put them on. You know, that was the one thing.
Don't gatekeep.
You know, yeah, don't gatekeep. But that was the thing when coming from the era that I come from, when they asked me the other night on the other stream who inspired me, and I said YBI and the Young Boys Incorporated, is which what I meant by that is, like, even though it was for what seemed like for bad to put 12 or 13-year-old, having 12 or 13-year-old people selling drugs, it still helped them 12 or 13-year-old people learn how to pay bills, how to come take their money home to them. When you 12 or 13 years old, you're not trying to go out on a date. You bring your money home to your mama and daddy, or your mama, or just your dad, whoever you got. You bring your money, even if you got to sneak sneak it and not let your mom or dad know really what you have or what you out there doing. So it's like light bulb went off in Detroit in all of our heads when we was young. And then I grew up with that same mentality as, hey, I gotta put the youngsters on. That's why Pee Wee used to be like my son when he's with me 13, 14 years old. And I'm talking about Pee Wee Roscoe. And he'll tell you the same thing. Anytime he was around me, I had him everywhere from Maine to Spain. And anytime he was around me for a couple of weeks or a couple of months at a time, I would tell him, when I give him this money to send him home, before you go to the shopping mall, make sure you give your mama some money. Do not say that you done just left me and not take your mama some money. Take your mama some money and then go do whatever it is you want to do. And that's the Detroit mentality. That's the way we was raised. And I just see that for all our people, that's what we need. Like, we have to come together as a people, rather, not take, but come together as a people and explore ideas and try ideas, whether it's real estate, entertainment, anything, and just it shouldn't be Meech got all the money and everybody else work for Meech don't really have nothing. So now I gotta worry about somebody robbing me, even though I would never do that. I've never lived like that. If I was down and everybody else was down, then when I come up, as soon as I got myself together, the people that surrounded me, I'm bringing them up with me. You know what I'm saying? And I want them to have just as much or more than me, because that way if I ever lose mine, I got something to fall back on.
The Postman 74. Why black men don't seek therapy?
Because, you know what, that's
We're
crazy.
just talking about that.
Actually, we were just talking about that. The reason why black men don't seek therapy, or black women are tried because they're willing to, but you gotta understand, a therapist, most therapists never grew up like how we grew up, never experienced the traumas that we experienced. So how you gonna listen to somebody that never experienced or really don't know what you've been through, you know what I'm saying, and going through. So that's why therapy don't work really for us like that, you know what I'm saying? It really don't work for us like that and we don't feel comfortable telling a stranger our business. You see what I'm saying? So now what good is it, how can you be helped if you sit down and lie to the therapist? Because you don't want him to know that you beat your wife, you know what I'm saying, because you don't have no money. Or the woman don't want nobody to know that she really beat her kids.
Nas Nagny gifted 1 subscription. Nas
Nagny, shout out to Nas Nagny. We appreciate you, love you. Keep on subscribing, and we're gonna try to turn this thing up for y'all the rest of this summer, leading into the winter, into the new year.
Hughville WB. Teach them financial responsibility early in life.
I mean, that's what we're talking about right now. You know, you gotta understand, like, again, we got the wrong kind of temptation. You know, do you know we the biggest consumers? Because we like everything designer. We want top-notch everything, but we don't have top dollars. You know, a lot of us really don't. But you walking around and you living in the best of everything. That's because we need to learn how to invest our money instead of sitting up talking about, I'm saving this and I'm saving that. Saving ain't doing no good, because when you save money, guess what? You gotta go get it when you messed up. And now that's gone. The savings is gone. So invest the money. I ain't saying don't save anything, but make more investments, invest more than you save, so your money is working for you.
We had someone comment on the mental health. They said, we don't seek therapy because we don't know self. Cobb 45 said we don't seek therapy because do you think that's true? We don't know ourselves?
No, I don't think that's true. We know ourselves very well. No, you have nothing. You at the rawest form. Now, if you want to say that maybe we don't help the mental health as we should, that's why I'm saying, like, when it comes to therapy, it depends on what kind of therapy you talking about. You talking about mental therapy where you are considered almost retarded, or you a little crazy, or you talking about marriage counseling, and stuff like that. Like, you got different. That's why they have these. That's why you have so many different religions that people go to, and it has made a lot of people better in some ways or others. That's kind of like a therapy, just to know that you can trust in God and believe in God and keep your faith in God. That one day things are going to be better or like you would like them to be.
BMF Nut 263 gifted 10 subscription to the community.
BMF Nut, shout out BMF Nut, man, 263. Appreciate that. Appreciate you being in the chat. Shout out my immortals. We here to infinity.
Mr. Macaroni, do you invest in stocks?
I haven't yet, because I really don't know the stocks like that. I have some friends that do. They be up and down. I done seen some people make money off of the stocks. And I'm not saying that it's a bad investment. It's probably, but it's better than sitting around saving your money and not flipping your money. Your money should be turning over. This is how you become rich, and then you become wealthy. If your money is just sitting in the bank account and you just collecting interest off of it, and 9 out of 10 you spending more than just the interest, then you're doing number going downhill slowly. So make the proper investments, and that flips your money.
Nas Nagy sent hype.
Okay, Nas Nagy.
So, what are your thoughts on real estate? Ace Johnson asked, would you ever get into real estate?
Yeah, we working it now. I love real estate. And my thoughts on real estate is it's good to have as collateral. Don't just get the real estate and hold on to it waiting on the big sale. Sometimes you can get enough real estate and borrow against it. It's all paid for. Borrow against it and flip that money. Buy more real estate and open up some shops or apartment buildings or towers, whatever you can afford to do at that level. But use your real estate to make more money. Don't just let it sit there. Like I said, if you're a person, if you're more than a one house buying person, let's say you buy 5-10 houses at one time, and you're trying to fix them up and sell them. Okay, well, I'll sell 2 right quick if I can, and the other 8, guess what? I go get a loan on those 8 homes and still own them, rent them out, and take that loan money and go buy another 10 homes. You see what I'm saying? So, like, you got to learn how to make let your money work for you, instead of sitting there, I'm stacking. You stacking, but what you doing with it? You stacking only for it to go down.
Or buy designer.
Yeah. Like, what you doing? As soon as you see something you like I done seen shit when you was trying to stack, especially at a young age. You look up, you got $700,000-800,000 saved, and you look up, it's a chain for $700,000. So in reality, that's my whole savings. But now I can take that $700,000 and go buy 3 properties at $200-some thousand a piece, cash them out, turn around, and if I don't want to sell the properties, get a loan on the properties, and buy 3 or 4 more properties. Like, people gotta learn. The knowledge is out there. We living in the information era, so there's no reason why you don't have this information. You can Google it, look it up. If you wanna Google who Big Meech and them beefing with and what he doing and all this, then you can Google how can I make my money work for me. Google that. How to make my money work for me. What's a smart investment? Chat GPT that. You chat GPT and everything else. Chat GPT, how do I work my money? What's a good investment that'll help my money